Hey team, it's Zoe from Seneca, and today we're going to be talking about adjectives and adverbs. Okay, let's start the episode. Adjectives are words that describe nouns, and these are the different types of adjectives that you can expect to see on the ACT English exam. So first of all, we have base adjectives. Base adjectives are just plain adjectives without anything suffix, basically meaning adding it onto the end of the word. For example, big, pretty, high. Let's look at some examples. Okay, so James is handsome. Can I meet James? That would be good. Handsome there is the base adjective. Sarah has a pretty voice. Pretty is the base adjective. It is such a sunny day. Sunny is the base adjective. Comparative adjectives. Base adjectives become comparative when the suffix is added onto the end of the base adjective. For example, bigger, prettier, higher. Okay? Then here are some examples. Sally is kinder than Millie. Kinder is the comparative adjective here. Casper is older than Martin. Older is the comparative adjective. And finally, the supermarket is nearer to my house than yours. Superlative adjectives. So base adjectives become superlative when the est suffix is added onto the end. For example, big est, pretty est, highest. Okay? Here are some examples. He is the greatest dancer. Greatest is the superlative adjective. Edina is the strangest name. No, Edina is the wisest woman I know. And finally, that library is the oldest library in the world. It's not an old library, it's not an older library, it is the oldest library in the world, and that makes it superlative. Okay, which of the following sentences contains a superlative adjective? She is a dancer. She is a greater dancer than you. She is the greatest dancer, or she is a great dancer? The answer is she is the greatest dancer because it has that S suffix. Okay, what types of adjectives do these sentences contain? Why do you look so sad? Base adjective. Molly is prettier than Valerie. Sorry for Valerie. Comparative. Please could you go a little slower? Comparative. That is such a happy dog. Base. Base, 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 base. She has the tiniest hands I've ever seen. Superlative. Okay, next. Adverbs. Adverbs modify verbs. And these are the different types of adverbs you can expect to see on the ACT English exam. So there's 4 different types of adverbs: place, manner, time, and frequency. Let's have a look at some examples. Place indicates a location, for example, inside, modifies the verb outside, near, or close to. Manner describes the way in which things happen. So happily, do it happily. Do it angrily. Do it sadly. Do it depressingly. Or not, don't do that. Time indicates a time, e.g. soon, tomorrow, later, yesterday is the time. And finally, frequency indicates how often something's happened. Always, never, sometimes, occasionally, those adverbs. Okay, so to reiterate, the 4 different categories of adverb are place, manner, time, and frequency. Which word fits better than nouns in the sentence adverbs modify nouns? It's verbs, right? Adverbs modify verbs. Okay, we've got that. And then for these last ones, which sentences use the comparative adjectives? Henry is smarter than Billy. I am taller than you. Celine is prettier than Diana. I am fatter than I have ever been before. Oh dear, that one was a bit too close to home. Anyway, Categories of adverbs, last time. Time, for example, soon, tomorrow, later, yesterday. And place, inside, outside, near, close to. Okay, that's the end of this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much for joining. Goodbye.